Oh, what's going on, guys? It is Ink by Gaming here, bringing you to a pick your favorites per generation, like from typings and whatnot. A friend of mine suggested this to me, Michelle, and said I should do one of these because it would be fun. Well, let's see if it will be fun. So, um, from Generation 1, a normal type. What was my favorite from Generation 1 as a normal type? Um, God, it's very difficult because I like pretty much every single Pokemon these days. But let's think back. Who would I have picked out of all these from Generation 1 to use? Um, I feel like if Generation 1, my favorite would have is Snorlax. So we'll put Snorlax there. What is our favorite fire? This is a tough one because there's literally three Pokemon here that I would choose, but let's just go based off of Mike that did Generation 1. So I would say Charizard. The other two would basically be Magmar or Moltres, but we'll go with the obvious choice. All right, for Generation 1 for water types, I would go for a Blastoise, but um since like the rarity of it um was Lapras. A grass type, as I've said in the past. Did you know that literally every single Pokemon here was grass poison except Tangela? But out of this, my favorite would have to be Victory Bell because Victory Bell was kind of cool. Plus the anime kind of influenced most of my choices here back in the day. Um, Electabuzz. I'm not really gonna give too much of a reason why. Man, I could have See, I could have chose this as the ice type. Well, out of these ice types, um, it's kind of hard. It's kind of very hard because I think I've used all the. I don't. Yeah, I think I have. But let's go with Articuno. Um, I would have to say Machop. Poison type. Well, I could go Gengar, but I could go that for the Ghost because, yeah, let's not go Gengar here because then there's going to be no choice for the Ghost because there's only one Ghost. So let's rule out that and let's slide this over because so we can see more of the Pokemon here. Um, I feel like Nidoking. Ground type would be you. Flying type, um, Articuno. Aerodactyl was cool. Psychic types. Um, let's go with Alakazam because I know there's a legendary thing here as well. A bug type would be Scyther. Rock type would be Kabutops. Ghost type, see, that's why I didn't pick Gengar earlier because I knew that there was going to be a ghost typing here. Favorite dragon, Dragonite, obviously. Dark type, there was no dark types. But if we went by it, Missing Known was actually that would have been cool if they knew they were gonna make a Gen 2 and they like installed like Missing Known and it didn't crash and destroy your game. And then there was a dark typing there. We didn't even know we you can't put this here. We didn't have a steel type yet. Magnemite, I guess. We also didn't have fairies either, but those are my favorite. We have to go with the Charizard because that's that. Gimmick form. My favorite gimmick form from the Gen 1 Pokemon would have to be the Gengar ones, but I do like the Dynamax form and the Mega, but we'll go with the Mega one here. Legendary, obviously Mewtwo. Favorite out of all of these? Gengar. Okay, we're now going to go into Generation 2. Generation 2 with its normal type. These days it would be Stantler, but back then I believe Blissey was kind of my favorite because Blissey was like the new form of Chansey. We had to go with it. Typhlosion, obviously, water type. Um, I don't know. Did I like yeah, I did like Quagsire back then. Quagsire was like the earlier Pokemon that you can get, and plus I started off with Typhlosion, so obviously I needed a water type. Grass type. I really don't think I liked any of these. Plus, Sunflora was difficult to get. Leaf Stone. You need a Leaf Stone for a Jump Fluff. I didn't start with the grass type, so we have to go with Celebi. If we're going by younger me, Celebi. Actually, I don't even think I could get Celebi. So I think it's Blossom. I don't think you could. You had to get like I don't know. Could you get Celebi back in Generation 2? Or was there special requirements that you had to get to? I don't know. Electric types. I did like the baby form of Electabuzz, but I don't think I was able to breed for that one. So I think it was the Ampharos because, like I said, if we go by what I started with, it was Typhlosion and Quagsire, so I needed an electric type. Out of all these, I did like the Swinub and Piloswine, but I feel like once I found Delibird, I tried using it and thought it was cool, and also too to like, I believe then one of the specials for the anime made me choose Delibird. Okay, so fighting type. I think it was Hitmontop. I think I tried getting Hitmontop. I think. Or Hitmontop was able to get. I don't know. I think I did get a Hitmontop. Because we'll see. I think for bugs, I did for Heracross. Um, Crobat. Um, Donphan. Flying type. Let's not roll in the legendaries because since we have the legendary thing back there. I think Togetic because you had the egg. A Psychic. Espeon. Bug type. Oh no, then let's change this to Heracross then because I feel like I don't think I got him on top. Scizor here. Tyranitar. Mischievous is the only one. Kingdra's the only one. Definitely Umbreon. Steelix. Well, fairy typing wasn't a thing, but we'll go with Azurill. My starter was Typhlosion. The gimmick form, my favorite out of all these, had to be the the Scizor. And for the legendaries, I do like all three dogs. I was more towards Lugia. And favorite Pokemon out of all these, Typhlosion. Alright, going back, Generation 3, what do we got on the normal types of here? This is from, like, the... What are those games? There wasn't a purple Kecleon. But if we go by this, my favorite here had to be X-Cloud. My favorite starter... not my favorite starter. My favorite fire type was Blaziken. Water type... I feel like Sharpedo was the coolest one out of all these, and I chose that. Grass types. Uh, this one's a tough one. But if we go, you know, let's just go about it, and I think because I didn't play with any of these ones. So I feel like Breloom's that. Out of these, this one. Here, Ice type. Reggie Ice was pretty cool, but we had the Walrein. Fighting types. I did like a Hariyama. Hariyama was cool. I always have liked Survivor. Survivor was so cool. Ground types. We'll have to go. Flygon. Flying type. Dark Lugia wasn't here. Oh, probably for Coliseum, maybe. But I definitely tried hard to get, actually, let's rule out the dragon types here. Yeah, definitely, you, psychic types. It definitely was the Gardevoir. It's a tear between Metagross and Gardevoir. But I think I did get a Gardevoir earlier on. Okay, so bug types. I think I tried hard for a Beautyfly because since May had one, and again, the anime did influence most of my choices back then. Rock types. Well, again, Steel type we'll save for the Steel type because I don't think there's that many Steels. But I do know I liked Regirock. Ghost types here. I think it's a tough one between these two. But I think Manette was cool. Okay, so for Dragon types, Salamence for sure. Dark types. Did we do the... Yeah, we did the Sharpedo, so let's pick something else, what we think is cool. This is a rough and tough one. Mighty Anna, actually, let's go with Mighty Anna. Mighty Anna was cool earlier on. Okay, now we can go with the Metagross, but Metagross versus Aggron, tough choice. But Metagross wins that. Mawile. Favorite starter. I did like Blaziken, but I also do like Swampert. So we'll do that. My favorite Mega out of all of these was indeed Mega Swampert. I'm sorry, it is very difficult, but Mega Swampert was Mega Swole. I thought that was cool. Okay, so favorite legendary. Well, these are all cool in their own way, but Kyogre is the one. Favorites from here. We'll go with Seviper, because Seviper is kind of the Pokemon that stuck with me for quite some time. And is kind of like the mascot of the channel. Not like I've made it the mascot, but it is said to be the mascot. Alright, Generation 4 here. Again, I'm not gonna do like the dual typing ones. I'm gonna try and do something that's unique. So I did like Low Bunny, not because of the stuff nowadays, but I liked it because it was cool. It was something new, and it was a full blown bunny. All right, well we're gonna have to go with the Magmortar for the fire type. We will go with Gastrodon here. The grass types. I did like the Roserade. Electric types. Obviously, had to go with like the Pokemon that are newly evolving in this generation, which, as you can now see, made my choice. But Gallade was cool, but Lucario was cooler. Okay, our poison types, we did already do the Roserade. So, between Drapion and Toxicroak was cooler. As for ground type. Actually, wait, I could use that as a rock type. Because I don't think there was that many good rock types. So, you are here. Let's scroll over some more. Our flying types here. Like we said, we had the ones that like newly evolved. And Gliscor was the cooler one there. Psychic types. Well, we can go with Gallade here because he is the coolest out of all of them. Bug types. I don't think I ever clearly saw a Vespiquen because you had to get. I didn't realize the gender thing, so we'll go with that. With rock types, we'll go with you. Ghost types. We have the coolest of the cool, which is Garatina. We didn't get the Garatina in like the or. Actually, wait. Was I able to get Garatina? I know I like Garatina, but I don't know if I was able to get him. And I don't think I was smart enough to get the Spiritomb. So we'll go with this one. Dragons was definitely Garchomp. Dark types. Weavile. Steel types. Well, it had to be the Magnezone. Togekiss. Who was who was clearly our favorite starter. I did like all of them. But we will go with what I actually picked. The out of all the megas here, the coolest out of all of them was the Lucario one. As of legendaries, my favorite is the Garatina. I do like the origin form. So my favorite Pokemon that came out in this generation was Garchomp. Alright, moving along to Generation 5. Generation 5's normal types are all these. I don't really think I used any of these. But out of any of these, I would pick Stoutland. Out of these, I would say the Chandelure. Out of these, I really don't like a lot of them. I really don't. But if I had to choose, it'd be the Samurott. Grass types. Grass types. Again, I don't think I use. I think I used the Levani because of the anime. Out of these, I'd say the Zekrom. I'm sorry, I'm choosing the Legends because I really don't think I used. And out of the Kyurem forms, I do like the Zekrom one with Kyurem. Okay, so fighting types. Scraggy. Is that Scraggy? Out of the poison types, I like Scolipede. Out of these, Crocodile. I can easily pick these out of this some of these. I do like you. Psychic types. I like Gothitelle. Is that Gothitelle? Bug types. Well, Volcarona was cool, but also you are cool. But we'll go with Volcarona. Here was definitely, we had the Terrakion. Out of ghost types, I've already got the Chandelure there, so it's gotta be Cofagrigus. The dragon types, Hydreigon. Dark types was the Zoroark. Steel type was this. Was Excadrill. Fairy type, I guess it's this. My favorite was the grass type in this generation. My favorite Mega out of the Mega or Gigantamax was the Gigantamax. I really wasn't an Audino fan. Favorite legendary was definitely Zekrom. And favorites out of all of these, Hydreigon. Alright. We're now in Generation 6. Generation 6. Why did they put the Megas here? Oh wait, you can use the Megas willy-nilly here. Wait, this is in okay, this is there. Do they have a Mega Lopunny yet? Or is this with Alpha Sapphire, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire here? That's probably why. I really don't think I used too much of the base normal types. let's go with Diggersby. From here, my favorite would have to be the X version of Charizard. Alright, definitely is Greninja. Again, I don't really want to pick the Megas here. So, Trevenant. From here... we'll go with the Mega here. Okay, for Ice types, I really didn't use an Ice type, so we'll just go with another Mega. From here... I do like the Mewtwo one. Dragalge was cool. They're making this difficult. Well, we'll go with... we'll go with Zygarde. Zygarde was cool. From here, for flying types, Yveltal. For Psychic, we'll go with the Mega. From here, I did like Mega Scizor, but it was cool to see that we had a Mega Heracross. Not Heracross. Mega Pinsir. Thought that was cool. If we go by this, it would be the Tyrantrum. And then from here was definitely Aegislash. But this is the base form, this is the attacking form, so I'll go with the attacking form. Dragons. I'll go with the Noivern. Dark types. We will go with the Hoopa. Hoopa was cool. Mega Metagross. Fairies was Sylveon. Favorite starter was a Greninja. Favorite gimmick here, we have just all the Megas here. My favorite Mega out of all of these is very difficult. But we'll go with Mega Rayquaza. Favorite Legendary, 100% Zygarde. And our absolute favorite, it's very tough. It's very tough. We'll go with Charizard X. Okay, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 7. 7. What do we got? Let's say Beware was pretty cool. You? I thought actually no, I thought you were cool. This one's a tough one. I do like all these, but Decidueye was pretty cool as well. For the electric types, I did like the Alolan Raichu. Ninetales. Let us see. I think Buzzwole was pretty cool. We also had the Salazzle. I did like the introductions of I believe this is 10% Zygarde, but I like Mugsdale. Okay, moving along, we did like that one. A Psychic type is very difficult, but we'll go with the Lunala. Bugs, we'll go with you. Rock types. Well, everybody did like the Lycanroc, but I liked the Midnight form. Okay, so ghost types. I'll go with the Marowak. Actually, yeah, we'll go with Marowak. Dragons, obviously you. Dark types, was Guzzlord. Steel type, I did eventually like you. Fairies was Mimikyu. Mimikyu was like the favorite newest typing that we didn't have before. Starters was I think I went with the water starter. I do like them all. But that's what I have. The gimmick forms. Never got to use the Dynamax form, so I wouldn't know about that. So I think out of all these, this was the coolest one. Legendaries, would have to be again. We're going about it this way, but my favorite was this one. Out of all these, my favorite had to been Galissapod. And then from here, we're in the Sword and Shield generation. Let's see, what normal types do we have here in this generation? I would have to say the coolest out of is all of you. Is a Hisuian Zoroark. Here we would go with the Typhlosion here. The Hisuian Typhlosion, and then we have all these. I did like the Gigantamax forms, but I did like you because I thought you were cool. Um, we will go with we'll go with um. Never actually got to use these ones. Um, we'll go with the Dynamax form of you. Here we liked the Reggie. Here we liked I would say Frostmoth. Yeah, we'll go with actually no, let's not go with Frostmoth. Let's go with the Dynamax form. Let's try and get some Dynamax favorites here. Out of all these, I liked the Phalanx. Out of all these, I think I liked you. And then from here, I actually don't have a favorite here, but we'll go with you. Um, let us see. Let us see. This is for the flying type. We'll go with you. Um, I did like this one. That one when it was announced. Bug types. We'll go with you. Rock types. You. Ghost types. We will go with you. And with the dragon types, we will go with you. And now on to the dark types. Dark types, we will go with the Grimmsnarl. Steel types, we will go with Perseeker. Fairy types, we will go with the Galorian Weezing. Starters is tough, but we'll go with the Inteleon. This is like the wait. What is it? What is this? The forms? Yeah. Out of all these, since I've already picked Weezing and whatnot, in some of these Gigantamax forms, we will go with the Inteleon one. Okay, so out of all these, my favorite would have to be the Legends, the box art legend. And my favorite out of all of these, I would say you. Okay, going to um, Scarlet and Violet. Scarlet and Violet didn't have too many that I liked, but I did like the segments Dun Smarts. You'll finally get to see what Pokemon I really chose to use. A really Pokemon that I like from this game, which were mostly all. It's an easy choice for some of these. Um, out of all these, I know most people would say I'd pick that, but I'll pick this. And then from here, I liked this. From here, I liked this. From here, I liked this. From this. from the flying types was this. Psychic type was this. Bug typing was this. I liked that. Out of these is a difficult choice, but it is the primate. Out of the dragons was this. Out of the dark types would be the fish. Out of this was cool. Fairies, it was this. Favorite starter was obviously this. The gimmick forms for this, I do like the forms was this. And then by the legends, I would say it would be a difficult choice between these two, but I'll go with what I normally picked. And out of everybody here, it would be you. Okay, here we go. Out of all generations, you. Out of all this was you. Out of all of this would be you. Out of all this, you. You. Ninetales. Mega Mewtwo. You. Crocodile. Yveltal. Again, Mewtwo again. Actually, no. We'll go with Espeon, because I think Espeon was cool. Definitely that, because he looks cool. Go with you. And definitely you. Out of all the dragons, Hydreigon. Dark types. Hoopa Unbound. The Mega Metagross. Clefable. Out of all the starters, sorry, Typhlosion. The gimmicks. Mega Gengar. Legendary Mewtwo. What was this one again? Out of like who was our all-time favorite? Would be Gengar. Okay. What does this do? Click the shiny charm on the Pokemon and turn them shiny. Oh, is this to pick a team? So it's randomly picking out of the grid? Oh, I can build a team out of that. That's cool. Ah, cool. I really wish that it randomly picked. Interesting. Interesting. Well, as we have seen, this is from generation 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 to 7 to 8. All of my favorites here. Okay, well, I'm going to end it here. You're going to see this poll back up on screen, but I'm going to end it here. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time in the next video. Bye-bye.